Imagine a city, once bustling with life and promise, now reduced to whispers and shadows. A place where history and mystery intertwine, where the echoes of the past still linger in the air. Welcome to Cahawba, Alabama's first state capital, a ghost town that holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. As we journey through the abandoned streets of Cahawba, we'll unravel the tale of a city that rose to prominence, only to be swallowed by the very river that once gave it life. We'll explore the eerie remnants of a forgotten era, and encounter the spirits that are said to still roam these haunted grounds. But Cahawba's story isn't just about ghosts and legend. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a reminder of the fragility of our ambitions, and a window into a pivotal moment in American history. So, join us as we step back in time and discover the rise, fall, and enduring legacy of Cahawba, Alabama's haunted first capital. In the early 19th century, as Alabama prepared for statehood, the search for a suitable capital began. The confluence of the Alabama and Cahawba rivers seemed like the perfect location, a strategic point that promised prosperity and growth. In 1819, Cahawba was officially designated as Alabama's first state capital, and the city quickly sprang to life. Ambitious plans were drawn up for a grand state house, elegant mansions, and bustling commercial districts. The streets were laid out in a perfect grid, a symbol of the order and progress that the new capital would bring. Settlers flocked to Cahawba, drawn by the promise of opportunity and the chance to be part of something great. For a brief moment, Cahawba shone brightly. The halls of government echoed with debates and decisions that would shape the young state. Steamboats plied the rivers, bringing goods and visitors from far and wide. The future seemed limitless, and Cahawba stood at the center of it all. But the very rivers that had made Cahawba so attractive would soon become its undoing. The low-lying land, while perfect for river commerce, proved vulnerable to flooding. Year after year, the waters rose, threatening homes and businesses. The grand plans for the city began to crumble in the face of nature's relentless assault. In 1825, just 6 years after its founding, Cahawba lost its status as state capital. The seat of government was moved to Tuscaloosa, leaving Cahawba to face an uncertain future. Scared, yet the city persevered, reinventing itself as a center of cotton trade. For a time, it seemed that Cahawba might overcome its watery curse. But the floods kept coming, each one more devastating than the last. In 1865, as the Civil War drew to a close, a particularly severe flood inundated the city. The waters rose so high that residents were forced to use boats to navigate the streets. It was a stark reminder of the precarious nature of Cahawba's existence. The flood of 1865 proved to be the final straw for many residents. Families who had weathered years of uncertainty finally decided to seek higher ground. The exodus began slowly at first, but soon gathered momentum. Homes were abandoned, businesses shuttered, and the once bustling streets fell silent. By the turn of the 20th century, Cahawba was little more than a ghost town, The grand buildings that had once housed the state's government now stood empty, slowly crumbling back into the earth. The carefully planned streets were overgrown, nature reclaiming what had once been wrested from it. But even as the living departed, some say that other residents moved in. Stories began to circulate of strange sights and sounds in the abandoned city. Ghostly figures were said to wander the empty streets, and eerie lights flickered in the windows of deserted houses. One of the most famous ghost stories centers around the old cemetery. Visitors have reported seeing the spectral figure of a young woman in a long white dress, wandering among the tombstones. Some believe she is the spirit of a bride who died on her wedding day, forever searching for her lost love. Another tale speaks of the ghostly sounds of children playing in the abandoned schoolhouse. On quiet nights, some claim to hear the faint echo of laughter and the scraping of chairs on wooden floors, as if a class from long ago is still in session. Perhaps the most chilling story is that of the Pegasus Castle, once one of the grandest homes in Cahawba. Legend has it that on stormy nights, the ghost of a Confederate soldier can be seen pacing the upper balcony, forever standing guard over the ruins of the city he once called home. These ghostly tales have only added to Cahawba's mystique, drawing paranormal investigators and thrill seekers from far and wide. But whether one believes in ghosts or not, there's no denying the eerie atmosphere that pervades the abandoned city. Today, Cahawba stands as a haunting reminder of the past. The once grand streets are now quiet paths through an archaeological park. Crumbling foundations and weathered gravestones are all that remain of the city that once held such promise. Yet, even in its decay, Cahawba continues to captivate. Historians and archaeologists work tirelessly to uncover the secret hidden beneath the soil. Each artifact, each remnant of a building, tells a part of Cahawba's story, a story of ambition, struggle, and ultimately resilience. Visitors to the site can walk the same streets that once echoed with the footsteps of Alabama's early lawmakers. They can stand on the spot where the state's first Capitol building once stood, imagining the momentous decisions that were made within its walls. The old cemetery, with its weathered tombstones and overgrown paths, serves as a poignant reminder of the lives lived and lost in this place. Each name etched in stone represents a person who was part of Cahawba's story, their hopes, dreams, and struggles now lost to time. Cahawba is more than just a collection of ruins and ghost stories. It's a testament to the cyclical nature of history, a reminder that even the grandest of human endeavors can be humbled by the forces of nature and time. As we leave Cahawba behind, we carry with us the echoes of its past. The rise and fall of Alabama's first capital serve as a powerful reminder of the impermanence of our creations and the enduring power of memory. In the end, Cahawba's true legacy lies not in its buildings or its ghosts, but in the stories it continues to tell. It's a place where history comes alive, where the past reaches out to touch the present, inviting us to reflect on our own place in the grand tapestry of time. So the next time you find yourself in Alabama, consider taking a detour to this forgotten capital. Walk its silent streets, Listen for the whispers of the past, and perhaps, just perhaps, you might catch a glimpse of Cahawba's ghostly residence, still keeping watch over their beloved city.